it's Ashley with Diamond Art and True Crime. I know that it has been well over a year since I've posted, but when I stopped posting, I realized I really needed to take a step back from trying to add so many things to my list that I needed to do and straighten up some things that I had going on. 2025 was a busy year, and it was an on and off year for a lot of different reasons. The company that I worked for as a CNA had burnt down, so I had to find another job. It was a nursing home. Everybody made it out safely with minor injuries. I think the worst injuries that they had were smoke inhalation, and that was staff members. All the residents were safe and they're fine. They were relocated within the same night, but there was just a lot in 2025. I felt very overwhelmed with everything that I had to do. I'm sorry if you hear my heater kick on and off in the background. It really sounds like a wind tunnel, but my toddler is currently sleeping downstairs, and I do have a camera, but in order to watch her on my camera, I would have to use my phone, which I am using right now to record. But I'm hoping 2026 will be a better year for me to be able to record. I'm gonna take things slow with doing maybe 1 or 2 videos a week. 2 is probably pushing it, but I would like to get at least 1 video out a week, and then I'll try to slowly increase the content that I put out. I have still ordered for Diamond Art and from Diamond Art Club. Even when I haven't been recording, I just stopped recording because I didn't want another thing added to my list to stress out over in 2025. So I'm hoping that starting 2026, things will be a little bit different. The stuff that I'm going to do is kind of box openings, because I have accumulated a lot of different diamond art that I haven't even recorded or had the chance to open up yet. Like, I bought these well over a year ago. It was before my last video was uploaded, but I wanted to get all 12 of the zodiac signs because I wanted to do all 12 zodiac signs, and I was going to do it in one video, but then I thought that was going to be a very, very long video. So I decided that I'm going to do 4 different videos, and I'm going to open up 3 at a time, and I'll do them kind of in order. If you see my cats coming in and out of camera, the black one, his name is Rune. The other one, she's a calico cat, her name is Echo. We ended up having somebody dump 6 kittens on our back steps. I can only assume it's because my husband is a deputy and they knew that, and decided they didn't want to care for or try to find homes for their responsibility. And I told myself I would never own cats again because they're little menaces, but here I am, couldn't let 2 of them go. And I ended up telling my husband I couldn't find homes for 2 of them, but really the way I saw it was my daughter got one and I got one, but they both well, the black one was originally mine, Rune. He was originally the one I wanted to keep for me, and the calico one was for my daughter, but they kind of switched roles and he likes my daughter more. But anyways, I know I have a lot of catching up to do, and I hope you guys bear with me and you guys are still interested in seeing my content. I am sorry that I took well over a year off on making videos. I just don't think it was the right time for me to start doing that yet. But hopefully with 2026, my new goal is to put out 1 new video a week, and eventually I'll be able to post more. But since I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, it's just me and my daughter at home right now. My husband is having to work and my daughter's sleeping. So I just figured, why not knock a video out and have it ready to post on New Year's Day. So if you are watching this, I hope you have a great New Year's, and I hope your 2026 year is filled with joy and you have no troubles through 2026, and I just hope it's a good year overall for you. But without further ado, let's get into opening these. And what I'm opening is the zodiac signs from Dakota Daywalter, I think is how you say her name. I don't know, I mess her last name up so much and I've heard it so many times, but I forget how to say it. But I'm going to be opening up the first 3 zodiacs according to month. So I will have Capricorn. Watch out, kitty, kitty. Watch out, kitty. I have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Those are the first 3 according to the months, and we'll start with Capricorn. And as you can tell, I have not, there's some of these that I have opened because I wanted to see. This was the last one I ordered. It was like the last 2 that came out that I ordered. That was when they started doing their new trading cards, or their treasure cards, whatever you call them. And I wanted to see if those had them in there because they're in the new boxes, but they didn't. But it's fine. I have cards now, and I have opened up kits, but I have not done the kits yet. But we will start with Capricorn and then go to Aquarius and Pisces. Let me get this wrapping off of all 3 of them so I don't have to worry about doing that later. Okay, so I got all of the saran wrap off the boxes. My daughter did wake up, so if you hear her in the background, I apologize. She did not want to stay asleep, but she promised me she wouldn't say anything while I record. But let's see how long a 3-year-old can stay quiet for. So we're going to start with Capricorn because that was first on the list. And you know, something I'm thinking about is some of these might still have cover minders in them from before they started doing, oh yeah, look at that. Yep. I have so many of these that I haven't even opened. So of course, when you open your kit, if you've never diamond painted before, you will get your canvas, and your drills are wrapped up inside your canvas. You get a sticker, and then you get a toolkit. With this sticker, I normally put it on the end of the box so that whenever I store it in my closet, I can see which diamond painting to grab, so I don't have to shuffle through a bunch of boxes. Yep. I can't believe I waited so long to open these. That takes a lot of restraint. Like, this is some old style kit. Still get the tweezers and everything. So you get your Ziploc bags, and every Diamond Art Club kit has a toolkit. So you'll get some Ziploc bags to store your extra beads in. You get a pin and a grippy to go on the pin. I don't think they're doing tweezers anymore. So if you ever get a Diamond Art Club kit that comes in this yellow packaging, you will most likely get tweezers and cover minders, which the cover minders are right here, and they're used to hold back the plastic on the diamond painting. But this is a cover minder. A lot of us were sad to see them go, but you know, the company had to do what they had to do to make some adjustments, I guess. I don't even remember how these trays work because it's been so long since I've used one. Okay, so you get a tray and a stopper, and that will never change. You will still get a tray in the stopper, but the trays and stoppers are updated now. They now come with a lid that'll slide on so that when you're done diamond painting, you can just slide the lid on and you won't have to worry about them falling out. I believe they still come with 2 different placers. Sorry, I just bumped you. Watch out, kitty. None of this is for you. And then washi tape, which I believe they do not do washi tape anymore either, but I think it's really cool because a lot of these are, I can't believe that I waited so long to open these because I always love to see the cover minders and washi tape and what color pen I got. I just thought it was so cool. Anyways, back on to the toolkit. You also get some wax that would go in the tip of your pen. So there's plastic on here that you would peel off, and you would take your pen and dip it in the wax. And I did not actually do it, but then that is what you use to pick up your drills. You can also put it in the placers. You can also put it in the placers and okay, sorry about that. My daughter said her arm was itching and she started to cry about it, so I had to see what was going on. Basically, the cat is going to be, sorry, this is a side note, the cat is going to be attacking the plastic wrap that I just took off these boxes. So basically, in your toolkit, if you get an old one like this, you're gonna get tweezers, a pen gripper, Ziploc bags, washi tape, wax. There's 2 heart waxes in there that will definitely last you your canvas and then some. And then your cover minder, and then 2 placers, and then a tray and a stopper. I think their kits now come with the tray, the placers. It comes with a new type of pen. I don't really like them. This might be an unpopular opinion, or it could be a popular opinion. I feel like the new wax that the pens come with is just too sticky, and it doesn't really release right. It doesn't release the drill right. Sometimes I'm having to push extra hard. Sometimes the wax comes out with it. I could be doing it wrong. I don't know. But I found just regular old pen and pink wax work just as fine for me. Then you get your Ziploc bags, your washi tape, and tweezers. Now, the kits that come with tweezers are only the square kits. You will not get tweezers in a round kit. So, without further ado, let's move all this stuff over and we'll get into the diamond painting. So here she is. Here's Capricorn. When I opened her and I was like, oh, she's so colorful. I was literally just looking at the greens and blues. I love that. I think I'm gonna have to work on these, but of course I'm gonna start with my zodiac sign first, which is Virgo, and then I'll move on. But anyways, there is lots of drills. There are 67 different colors of drills. There is 1, 2, 3 ABs and 1, 2, 3 special type of drills. You'll have to bear with me because some of these I can't remember what they're called. It has been a while since I have looked at drills. It's been a while since I have diamond painted. I have bought diamond paintings, but I have not done any diamond paintings. It's really hard with a toddler to get away and find time to yourself. So for 803s, that's this color. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 bags. 4 bags of 803. I'm really just trying to look for okay, so here's the ABs. 141, it's a white, and they're AB because they have an iridescent coating on the top of them, so it kind of stands out. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that's why we just call them ABs, because they have that special iridescent Aurora Borealis coating on the top of them. Move those over, and then see if I can find more. Here's 140. It looks like it's a blue AB, like a light blue, like a teal blue. Again, it's because it's got that special iridescent coating on it. And I think that's all the special ones in this throw. Okay, Z3811, this color right here. It's like a seafoam color, and it is fairy dust is what they call those. Okay, give me just a minute so I can go get my cat out of the dishes. So the Z means fairy dust, which is just like small little pieces of glitter on a drill. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Z907, which is this lime green one. It is also a fairy dust. It just means it has glitter on it. 100, which is this color of green, and it's got AB. Okay, so this, the number 100 is another AB, and it's a greenish color. I'm sorry if there's glare. My ring light messed up on my camera. Don't exactly know what happened. I haven't used it for a while, and it's just been stored in a room during hot and cold weather. So it could just be messed up, but the glare, I have my phone flashlight on. So here is the next fairy dust, Z3766. It's a baby blue. I really love the special drills. It's always so fun to see all the different colors, especially working with darker colored canvases. Like a lot of canvases that I work on have a lot of 310 in it, and a lot of the darker browns like the 839, 779. So it's just nice to see different colors. I think that's all of the special drills. Oh no, here's one right here. Z728. It's a yellow fairy dust. And I believe that's it, but don't quote me on it. Yep, that's it. So I love the drills. All of them looked spectacular, at least from my glancing at it. They didn't look like there was clumps. Didn't look like there's a lot of trash drills in there at all. Let's take a look at the canvas, since she has been in my closet for well over a year. Let's just test the stickiness. Pretty sticky. And let's go through and find where our ABs and our other special drills would be. So 100, which is that green color, it's number 1. So looks like it would be like in here on her shoulder pads, or like, they're not shoulder pads, what am I talking about? It's part of her dress on her shoulders. So all these, like this line down here, all these little bits in here, that's where I put that. There's some over here. So really just in her dress, it looks like. There could be some up here. Let me see. Yeah, there's a little bit over here. So that's where that green color goes. Let's look for number 2. Let's see. I think these are number 2 right here, actually. Yeah, so all these light blue spots right here, all through here. That's kind of just highlighting. That is the blue AB. Let's see if there's any. There's some right here in her face. And a little bit speckled throughout here. There's some more right here. So that's kind of quite a bit of that color. 141, which is a dot. It would be up in here, and her horns, is that what they're called? I'm blanking right now, I'm sorry, it's like 11 o'clock at night. So up in here, all the white that you see, that is AB, or the white AB. And the constellation up here, all the stars, that is the AB. Stretch this out. And her dress, speckled throughout her hair, all the white dots you see. Well, I guess they are considered white dots since you're so high up. And these flowers over here, just outlining the flowers. There's also some outlining these flowers. Quite a bit of white AB. I would expect nothing less because 141 is a very common color that they like to use for highlighting. Let's see, let's go down to our special drills. We have 4 special drills. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 2 of these. So there's more, there's 69 colors. I did not see the second sheet. I was not paying attention. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special drills. Okay, that's awesome. I love to see special drills. Okay, so the ECRU, it's a dash. Oh, this one's gonna be hard to find, I bet. Let's bring her closer to me. Where are you? Wow, okay, so there's a little bit right here in her eye corner. There's a little bit in her skin, so it's gonna be on her skin, it looks like. Yeah, there's a little bit, it's just highlighting her skin and her face. I believe that is it, it's just her skin tone. The next one is Z728. It's that yellow color, and I would have to assume that it would be in here in these flowers and a little bit up here in her headpiece. So, yep, and here, just scattered out throughout the middle, the yellow orangish parts of the flowers and up and through here. And the green fairy dust is highlighting in her dress. All these little green parts you see right here, that is all the fairy dust. Let's see, the baby blue fairy dust, just squiggle in a line. That one's gonna be kind of hard because there is quite a bit of blue. But that is how she rolls with her paintings. Okay, so I see some. It looks like it's going to highlight more of her dress. Not really highlight, but just add some pops of color. There's some here, some right here, some right here. I'm sure there's some more somewhere. Having to look really close because I can't see. Some in this part along her face. Some in here. So it just looks like it's a little scattered out through a little bit throughout. It would definitely have to be one that you are looking at whenever you're actually doing the diamond painting. I have a little bit of a funny story to tell you, but it's not super funny. I wasn't planning on buying any of these, but I thought it'd be super cool to collect all 12 of them and eventually get all 12 of them done. Maybe that is something that I can have for a goal this year and just work on one of these every month and do it along with the month. So starting tomorrow, I should be starting this one. We'll see. We'll see if we can get it done that way. But I bought one. I bought the Virgo one, which coincidentally, I'm pretty sure is the only one out of all of the 12 zodiac signs that is a round kit. It's crazy. But I bought the Virgo one, and I saw someone else post something on their store. I think maybe it was Diamond Art Club, maybe it was someone on Instagram, but I saw someone post a picture of one of the zodiac signs, and I thought it really looked pretty. So I went ahead and just bought all 12 of them, of course, whenever they released. But yeah, that is Capricorn. I also forgot to mention, if you are new to diamond painting, you will get these sticker sheets. And these little pieces on the sticker sheets, they come off. So if you are kitting up in containers, you can pop those off and put it on the lid of your container. And you can label your colors that way. With these big stickers, because this side over here is also a sticker, I like to just cut off the Diamond Art Club, and their newer kits, everything is much smaller. I love that they did that, because I was having to cut off Diamond Art Club and then cut off like all this extra space in between so I could fit it in my little log journal thing that I do for diamond paintings. But that's something really cool to have. Then you also get this thank you for your purchase booklet, and in it has like what is included in your kit. It has tips and tricks on how to diamond paint. You can use this code, thank you 10, to get 10% off your next purchase. And then if you have an app, or if you don't have the app and you want to buy Diamond Art Club, you can get 20% off your first purchase by downloading their app. There's step-by-step instructions. There's also a video tutorial on how to do it. It's pretty cool. It's definitely something that I want to start doing more of in 2026, because I have so many diamond paintings and not enough time ever, I feel like, to even work on one for more than one day every 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes even longer. Anyways, let me get her rolled up, get her back in her box, and then we'll go on to the next one in just a minute. Here she is, Aquarius. She is a stunner. I love her. I think I'm going to say that about every single one of them, because it is just such beautiful artwork. I love it. I have been sleeping on Dakota's work for so long. There have been some that I've seen that I'm like, yeah, I might get that, and then I don't end up getting it. And I'm glad I caved on getting the zodiac signs. So this one looks like it only comes with one sticker sheet. Yeah, okay, I just wanted to double check. In this diamond painting, there is 4 ABs, which is the Aurora Borealis, the iridescent coating. There's 4 special ones. We're not gonna go through every single one of these. We are just going to look for our special colors. We have no special colors in that one. This is the bigger one, so there's probably not gonna be any. Oh, I love this blue. This is probably my favorite color of blue. If I had to choose one, it's that one. So vibrant. But alas, we're not looking at all the drills. We're just looking at the special drills. I don't think there's any special drills. These are really big packs, and normally with special drills, oh well, okay, I stand corrected. Okay, Z means fairy dust. There's 2 packs of that baby blue color. Super pretty. Sorry, I'm trying to get it flipped around right. So you can see the glitter dusting on the top, or fairy dust drills. The next one, okay, so that's Z775. The next one is 140. It's that light blue or teal color, not light blue, it's a teal color. So there is that one. There is 2 packs of 141. As I said before, that is one that they use often for special drills. Means the rest of them are in these. There's also crystal drills. Maybe that's what the electrodes are. I don't know. It's been a while. I've slept since the last time I've really paid attention to that stuff. Okay. So we have a Z3766. It's like that seafoam color that has glitter dusting or a fairy dust drill. Then there's that green 108 color, yeah, 108, and it's an AB. And then there's Z3855, it's like this cream color. I would imagine it would probably go in her skin somewhere. And then K444, that is what I think they call electrodes, or maybe those are crystals. Either way, it looks like little crystals to me, so I'll just say crystal ones. And they're crystal because, you know, the back of them is that lighter yellow color, and then you can see, like, they look more shiny, I guess. I think that is all. Oh, no, let's not speak too soon. So I got one more package here. Okay, there's 115, and that is a red AB. And then that is it. Okay, so since we have seen the drills, they do not have hardly any trash in their drills, if any at all. The only time, I will be honest, the only time I ever really see trash in the drills is when it's a very dark color, 310 or black. That's where a lot of their trash is, but I would imagine it'd be pretty hard to inspect such a dark color. But it's not so bad that you can't work with it. So now that we've looked at the drills, let me get them packaged back up so it just saves me time at the end. And then we'll go through and look at where those special drills will be placed at. We're gonna start with the special drills first. So that Z3855, which is that cream color. It's a little squiggle. Okay, I lied. It's not in her skin. It's around her, I would call it armor, but it's actually not. I'm not very clothes savvy, so it's around the border of her dress, right up in here, just little bitty speckles throughout. A little bit in here in this vase thing, and some in the handle here. And that's all I'm seeing. So really it's just speckled out throughout right here and right here. That Z3766 is the light blue. It is a up arrow. There's some right here. It's this light blue right here. Some right here, some right here, some down in her dress. She's got some up in her hair, some more in her hair. There's a bunch right here, a bunch more in her hair. Z775, I'm pretty sure that's like a blue-gray color. And it seems like it's in their dress. It's the no sign. What do we call those? The circle with a line through it. If you can't tell, I'm a mom by the things that I say. So it's all of these little gray spots throughout her dress. Down here, and then up here It's through a little bit through right here, like just around this white. There's a little bit in her hair. There's a little bit in her hair, these little squiggles. So a decent amount, a bunch over here. Just pieces just scattered throughout, and then little twirls in her hair. That's really cool, that's super pretty. And then the K444, which is that crystal color, is that yellowish one. It will be a little bit in her, the border of her dress, a little bit in the centerpiece of her dress. And I really think that might be it, honestly. Just a little bit around in her dress. I think there might be some up here too. Yep, there is some in her earrings. I really think it's cool that she incorporated like the waves. So yeah, there's that. Let's go up 141. It would not be hard to guess because it is the white. All of the white little speckles and outlines you see is that 141 AB all the way through, all the little white dots. That's probably the easiest one to spot from a mile away. It's fine, I like it. It gives it a little bit of extra pop. It's very pretty. There's obviously some up in the constellation, the stars. So there is the white, a good portion. You have 2 bags of that in that one, so that's good. Okay, the 140, which is that baby blue color. It will be number 3. Baby blue. We're looking for baby blue. I think this is it right here. Pull her down. Okay, so baby blue right here is kind of going to be in her hair. It looks like a lot of it is going to be in her hair. Kind of just throwing in some pop-up color. Some pop-up shiny color, I guess I should say. And here, there's some out over here where it fades. So quite a decent amount. It looks like a lot of it, and a lot of the main portion of it is going to be kind of highlighting, putting highlights in her hair. So that's really cool. The next one is the 115, which is red, and I could only assume, since there's only one little red spot on this entire canvas, there'd be some in here and some in there, which is the truth. There's right here and in the middle. And then that 108 green color would be number 1, and there's not a whole lot of green in this one. There is some right here, and then there's some in the stems of the flowers and the leaves of the flowers. So there'd be some in here, just kind of making it pop in those areas a little bit. So this is Aquarius. What do we think? I think she's very pretty. I'm gonna probably say that about every single one because it really does blow my mind how long I put off opening these up and looking at them. And the ones that I did open up to see if the treasure cards were inside, I did not fully open them. I opened up the box, looked at the canvas, and then opened the little envelope that the new sticker sheets come in, but I never opened the canvas itself to see what it looked like. So I'm very impressed. Stickiness test, pretty sticky. So there is Aquarius. Let me get her rolled up and put back in her box, and then we'll do our last one, which is the Pisces. This is Pisces. She has 97 colors, is that right? Oh no, I was looking at this. She has 67 colors. That 97 is a symbol. Oh, I've never seen that before. Okay, so she has 1, 2, 3 ABs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special drills. And I don't remember what the Y is. I don't know if I've actually had any canvases with a Y in it, so that'll be cool to see. You get your instruction sheet and your little tips and tricks, video on how to, and your discount booklet. I throw these away, I don't keep them in the box. Actually, the last 2 I just wrap back up in. I I guess with the other ones, I didn't tell you the size. I also don't measure them because every time I have measured Diamond Art Club's canvases in the past, it has been right on size. And honestly, if the picture looks good, it's okay. So before I get too far into her, let me tell you the size. The Aquarius is a square. It is 25.6 inches by 37.9 inches, or 65 centimeters by 81 centimeters. And the Capricorn is a square. Diamond Art, I'm losing my train of thought. It's a square canvas. And the size is 25.6 by 37.9, or 65 centimeters by 81 centimeters. I'm pretty sure all of these are the same size, 25.6, 31.9 for Pisces. The only one that I would say is not the same size as the rest is the Virgo, which I believe is the only round that they did in all 12 zodiac signs. I find that interesting. I'm wondering if it was one of the first ones they released and then decided squares would be better. I don't know. Okay, so let's look at the drills, and we'll find our special drills, and then we'll look to see where they are on the canvas. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so the Y97, it says 197, but it says 97 on this. They're very big drills, like really big. So they're super special drills. Where would these even go? Okay, I see them. And the constellation. So slide those over. They go on the stars up there. Hopefully you can see that. Let me just double check to make sure you can. Oh yeah. So all the little dots, that's where these ones go. That's super cool. I've not seen that before. So that is definitely something new that they added into their canvas. Okay, so that's where the special drill is and what it is that I said I didn't know. I seriously love this blue, so whenever I work on this one, I'm gonna be in love while working on this color. This is literally my favorite color, blue. I can't get over how pretty it is. If I had my choice in what color to color my own vehicle, it would be that blue. Okay, I didn't see any special drills in there in that first round. Hope I didn't actually skip any. There are 2 special drill packs in this one. The 3822, that is a fairy dust and it's yellow. 120, that is an AV, that's that baby blue color. Oops. See a couple of them in here. Okay, so one of them, the K444, 444, K444. The crystal drill. I don't know why I got caught saying K444. I think it's because I said 4 too many times. And then that green, the 100. And then I think that was it in that one. Oh, there is some in here and some in this one. Okay, we'll do this one first since it's a smaller row. C3849, it's that seafoam green color. The Z's are fairy dust. I probably say that too many times, but just a little reminder. Remind myself too. Okay, here's Z155, it's purple. And then, I can't even see that, 101, that is a blue AV color. And I believe that is the end of the drills. Let me get these put up and then we'll look at the canvas. Now that I've got the drills put up, we have already went over where that 97 one is. Sorry, this is gonna get crinkly again. It just popped open. I didn't press it down, didn't I? Okay, so we already went over where that really big drill was. It is in the constellation. It's the stars all the way through. That's really cool. I have not seen bigger drills. Granted, I also haven't bought diamond paintings that I thought had those in it, or that I knew would have those in it. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so that Z3849 was that blue color fairy dust. It is the letter P. I think it would be up here. Yeah. Okay, so it's this a little bit in here and a little bit in here. And I think there's some in this fish. It's hard to see. It's all the way on the other side of the table whenever it's like that. Yep, there's some scattered through this fish right here. All the way through it. So that'll give it a nice little eye catcher. Okay, then the A, or the Z3822 is the letter A. So we have some in this fish right here. That is still the glitter coated drills through here. All this yellow right here that you see, that is where the fairy dust would go, right here, and here. There's some in these flowers over here, all the way through, all the way through. And then Z155, that is the purple fairy dust, and it looks like it would be maybe in these flowers down here. Let me look. Looking for a heart shape. Oh, yep, they're in there. It's just hard to tell because it's a light color on a light color. Okay, so they're in the petals right here, all throughout these purple flowers. It looks like there might be some in this fish's eye over here. Yep, right there. And that's all I see. And then that K444, it was that yellow crystal color, yellow, orange, burnt orange, whatever you want to call it. That is letter H. And I think, okay, so it's in here, this color right here. This is where it's going to be at, right? All in here, and this design on her neck. It's the, I'm assuming that's a necklace. And her earrings, and here. I think that's it. So it's just kind of giving her some highlights in her clothes. Okay, and then the next one would be ABs, and it's the blue AB, that light blue, the 120. 333. I bet it's gonna be up in here somewhere. Okay, so in the fish, there's some highlights in the fish that it'll be in, like right here, a little bit in here. Need to put glasses on so I can see better. All the way through here. There's also some in this fish. Right here. This one is, this is where all the color, the pops of color would come for this fish, because this one has like 1, 2, 3 colors in it. This one I think has 2, but it has a lot of that blue color. And I think it's just mainly in the fish. I'm not seeing it anywhere else, like around here, I guess, but mainly in the fish. Okay, so the 101, that is a grayish bluish color. That's what I would call it compared to the other AB color we just looked at. It's number 2. Sometimes it's very hard to see these things. Not having my glasses on does not help. Okay, there's a little bit in this fish's eye right here. Just like how this one is outlined and with the hearts, this one is kind of outlined on the bottom with the ABs. See, is there any in here? I don't see any, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I just really think that it's mainly in the fish's eyes right here. Okay, then the last but not least is the number 1, and it's that green color, and it's gonna be, I would assume it would have been in here, but I don't see it. I do see it over here. Oh, I do see it right here. So this right here, there's a little bit in here, there's a little bit right here, there's some in the leaves down here all throughout. Let's see, is there gonna be any on the fish? There is some on the fish right here, going up. Some right here on this fish. Some right here, some on this fish. Some more over here. So that is where all of these special drills are on this one. Some people don't really care to know where they are because if they get the diamond painting, they would just like to be surprised and see it. But I know a lot of people who also like to see where they are, especially with how many bags of, like, let's say 141, which this canvas does not have. This is just a regular white color, but let's say this white was 141. A lot of people like to see how many bags versus how much is in here. I don't know. I think it's cool to see ahead of time, but this is Pisces. Very beautiful. I love the fish. I like the drill, the Y drills. I think that's pretty cool. I have not seen that in one of Diamond Art Club's, at least the ones that I've bought. I've not seen that yet, so that's why it threw me off. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Haven't seen that before, at least in any of the diamond paintings I have bought. I bought a lot, I just haven't opened a lot. So these are the first 3 of the zodiac signs by Dakota. Datewiler. See, I always mess her name up. I am so sorry if you ever watch this, Dakota. I'm gonna have to listen to someone else say your name and repeat it 100 times over. But this is the first 3 of her zodiac series. I do have the other 9, and I will plan to post with these ones. I don't know if I'm gonna do weekly since they're all a set, or if I will do it twice a week. But considering today is Thursday, well, it's gonna be Thursday soon. I will plan to have it posted later on in the day or evening. So I might just post every Thursday. But I have so many diamond paintings that I have opened up, and some I have looked at, but I still want to record them so that other people can see them if they didn't get them, and they might be interested in buying them and just didn't know if they would like it in person. So I do have a bunch of other diamond paintings that I need to show on camera. I am sorry I have been absent for over a year. Like I said, sometimes life just takes you in the opposite direction. I love doing videos on my channel, but I think before I add back in true crime and do any type of like whip and chat with true crime, it's probably going to be a while because I don't put a lot of focus into learning every detail. I do know stories, but it would be like a complete rundown. Like, this happened on this day and this person did this, and this is the reason, and this is how much jail time they got. But I wouldn't go like I don't think I have the attention span right now to go into detail per story. So I will slowly add in true crime and whip and chats when I feel like I can, but for now it's just going to be showing my diamond painting. I do plan to do some other fun stuff. I plan to also do a time lapse of me diamond painting for, let's say, 4 hours or 5 hours, however long, and we'll see how far I can get in an 8-hour sitting of me diamond painting. Obviously there would be breaks in there because I think if someone were bending over a table like this, diamond painting for 8 hours straight, it probably wouldn't be good on your neck or your back or your head or anything. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize for not being more active and just kind of disappearing. I hope 2026 will be a better year for me to be able to try to pick doing this back up, because I enjoyed sharing this hobby of mine with you guys, especially for like-minded people, because where I'm from, not a lot of people know or do these. I feel like there's so few of us in specific areas or in the area. Like, I did meet a lady the other day, and she actually was like, oh, my mom likes to diamond paint. I was like, that's really cool. Another person that likes to diamond paint that lives close to me. But I think I have said all I wanted to say. So I hope you guys have a good New Year's Day, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night whenever it is this video reaches you. Bye.